Welcome back to TMS Quizzes. How good is your general knowledge? We'll test your knowledge with 50 intriguing questions, each with 3 answer options. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The capital of France is? Paris. The largest planet in our solar system is? Jupiter. The author of Hamlet is? William Shakespeare. The currency of Japan is? Yen. The Great Wall is located in? China. The chemical symbol for water is? H2O. The human body's largest organ is the? Skin. The smallest continent by land area is? Australia. The main gas found in the air we breathe is? Nitrogen. The hardest natural substance on Earth is? Diamond. The longest river in the world is the? Nile. The first president of the United States was? George Washington. The painter of the Mona Lisa is? Leonardo da Vinci. The fastest land animal is the? Cheetah. The primary ingredient in sushi is? Rice. The number of continents in the world is? Seven. The process by which plants make their food is called? Photosynthesis. The tallest mountain in the world is? Mount Everest. The inventor of the telephone is? Alexander Graham Bell. The longest bone in the human body is the? Femur. The largest ocean on Earth is the? Pacific. The capital city of Canada is? Ottawa. The substance used to make pencils is? Graphite. The smallest planet in our solar system is? Mercury. The author of 1984 is George Orwell. The instrument used to measure temperature is a thermometer. The longest river in the United States is the Mississippi. The world's largest desert is the Sahara. The famous scientist who developed the theory of relativity is Albert Einstein. The largest mammal in the world is the blue whale. The device used to look at stars is called a telescope. The largest island in the world is Greenland. The first element on the periodic table is hydrogen. The most widely spoken language in the world is Mandarin Chinese. The part of the cell that contains genetic material is the nucleus. The artist who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling is Michelangelo. The study of past events is called history. The hottest planet in our solar system is Venus. The largest land animal is the elephant. The planet known as the red planet is Mars. The term for a word that has the opposite meaning of another word is antonym. The structure that controls the activities of a cell is the nucleus. The number of states in the United States is 50. The author of Pride and Prejudice is Jane Austen. The world's highest waterfall is Angel Falls. The element necessary for combustion is oxygen. The capital of Australia is Canberra. The instrument that measures atmospheric pressure is a barometer. The largest freshwater lake by volume is Lake Baikal. The person who discovered penicillin is Alexander Fleming.